yeah. Yeah, of course. Some nappies. OK.
Can I put the kettle on?
Bye. Sorry, love, just jotting a few things down, a few notes.
Getting forgetful, a bit young for that, aren't you?
No, just for the wedding. For me speech.
Oh, let's have a look.
Ah, no, Bev, I can't let you see that, because I'd have to cut some of them mother-in-law gags. Harry, how are you, mate? Listen, I'm just going to put the kettle on for these two, but now you're here, you can do it, and I can shoot off, can't I?
Fast on his feet is Peter.
You say that again. Hey! Don't I get a kiss?
Don't suppose you're talking to me?
Of course you do, love, I'm sorry.
And don't forget 5:30.
What's that?
Peter? Wedding rehearsal, you are intending to take part, are you?
Oh, yeah. Well, of course I am. Hey, I've bought that new suit. I'm not going to let that go to waste, am I? Chief? See you later.
All right, so you can't do anything about parts. But you can about labour. I mean, come on, Kev, we bring a lot of business in here. You're already getting 10%, Steve. Why about 15? Come on, Kev, you're not the only one with tight margins. Is he deaf?
Yeah. We were thinking more, 12 and a half?
Well, how about 10?
Yeah, 10 to compromise, yeah, fair enough. Right.
Dev?
Listen, Kevin's a mate, but business is business, right?
Do me a very large pint. Done. I have been.
What, 10%'s not bad?
We're already getting 10%. Honestly, Dev. The sooner you sort yourself out with Sanita, the better. For my pocket alone.
You know, I've had women. Well, like tall ones, short ones, blondes, brunettes.
This is not news,
Yeah,
Dev.
but I've never felt like this before. Never felt so out of my depth. You know, it's always been a game before. I don't even know what the rules are. I don't even know if there are any rules.
You see, the best thing about walking to work is that you don't have to worry about being over the limit from the night before.
Yeah, well, just remember, that's my car you're working on.
Yep.
Aye, how are you feeling?
Not as bad as you look, mate. He had the right idea. Early night.
Early night? You believe that? The only single one amongst us with no wife to give him grief about the state he gets in? Yeah, if you're not feeling well, who better to mop your brow than some young nurse?
Oh, aye. What's this here? You playing nurses and nurses?
Hey? You sloping off last night when there happened to be a party at the hospital.
This Friday, you got a bird?
Last time I confided in you.
Oh, come on, we're all married men. It's good to know that at least one of us is having a bit of fun.
Look, I just thought I ought to show my face there. That's all.
His girlfriend, who is she?
Oh, not much.
Serious enough to leave your mates for?
Oh, mates. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. All women, more like. But nothing else better to do than gossip.
Oh, I think we touched a nerve there, lads.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. He's a bit sensitive about it.
Right, this bird, she married or something?
No, she's a bit young, that's all. 20, I think he said.
No wonder you don't want to talk to us about her. Make us all jealous. Him and a fit young bird.
Delivery.
I thought you were just getting nappies and some other stuff.
Aye, but, you know, it just seemed a bit stupid, you know, not to get plenty. Hey, I'll tell you what. I bet you'll fancy a glass of this later once he's asleep, eh?
Hello, I'm breastfeeding.
Oh, yeah, of course you are.
You can take her home with you.
No, I'll tell you what. I'll just leave it here. It'll save, you know, mature, whatever.
How much do I owe you?
Hey? Don't be daft, you don't owe me anything.
Peter, I don't want... Look, I'm grateful for all your help, but I will manage, you know.
Yeah, but until then, you know, it's fine. So how is he then, eh? How are you? Hello, mate. Hello.
I don't know whether it's me or whether I'm doing something wrong, but he just doesn't sleep. Well, not for long, anyway.
Well, that's all right, Liz. You know, some babies are like that.
Yeah, but how do you know, though? I mean, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't even got the energy to get dressed. I mean, how do I know I'm looking after him properly?
Well, look, I'll tell you what. I've only got a couple of phone calls to make today. I can do that from here. Why don't you go and have a bath? Or have a sleep? How about that, eh? And I'll have a chat to me lad over here. Eh? I'll have a chat with your dad. Oh, that's it. Shh. Yeah.
Hello. Come on.
No time. What time are you finishing?
Do you know why?
I can't stay around here.
Why?
Because it's not working.
What?
I shouldn't have come back.
Karen, we belong together. It's the one thing we agree on.
Yeah, maybe, but not here. Last night in the pub, Steve.
Well, you knew it'd be hard.
You paid Baldwin $8 to leave me alone and he still manages to have a pop at me.
Well, I'll have a word.
No, because you shouldn't have given him the money in the first place because he's a slimy little toad.
Well, if I hadn't and you came back, he'd have got the police on you. Or Evie's.
Yeah, well, he still might do that the way he was talking last night.
It's best if I go.
OK.
OK.
Well, I've obviously brought the wrong Karen home. I mean, I meant to bring the feisty one, the gobby one, the one that'd stand up to anyone. Not a wussy sister.
It's not funny.
I know. I mean, like you said, I've paid that shed loads of money to get you back. I'm not wasting it.
Steve!
No, listen to me. There are plenty of people round here with more to be ashamed of than you. Me, for one. I've messed up so many times. I let people down the works. When push came to shove, you risk out of prison to save your mates' jobs. Now, the only place I'm taking you is the Rovers. And you're going to show Baldwin and Janice and the rest of them that you're not going to run away. You're going to be right in the face.
I don't know.
Hey, now listen, this is me being masterful. It doesn't happen often. So when it does, you say yes, Steve, not I don't know.
OK, baby. But if I end up in a cell for decking Janice Battersby...
Well, don't get me to bail you out, because I'm £8 down already, remember?
Here you go, fella. Do you know what? I think your mum is making a big fuss over nothing here. Oh. Come on. Loose. Loose. Loose, loose. Loose, I'm going to have to go. So, he's fed, he's cleaned and changed. I'll put him down, shall I? OK. Oh, no, mate. Please tell me you haven't. Not already. Not already. Oh, no, you have. You have. Oh. Now, do you know that smell, mate? Yes? That is what you've just landed your dad in.
Right, Katie. If you're going inside, just keep the noise down, because your mum's in bed poorly.
Oh, why? What's up with her?
She's just feeling a bit under the weather.
Hey, ask her about the party.
Oh, cheers, Kev. I was going to do a subtle cross-examination over tea.
What about? Somebody said something.
He's just been nosy about Martin's new girlfriend.
And me? So you wants to know, mate?
Kevin wants to know if he saw Martin with some fit young nurse last night.
In that Martin's business.
Oh, come on, love. You won't tell us all.
What a pair of saddos you two are.
We're only having a laugh.
Hey, there's loads of countryside around Newcastle. We ought to live there. Hiya.
Yeah, the coast's not far either.
Yeah, we should have a look round. Hey, it's time we picked up Ben.
Oh, I'll go. You get the car.
All right.
He does know which church to come to. He's probably got held up at work.
We're waiting for Tracy. She's probably got some kind of emergency, like a broken nail.
Looks like she's battled through the pain.
You waiting for me? Flipping Sally Webster kept babbling on about Rosie this and Rosie that all day, then blamed me at closing when the till was 50 quid down.
Is Peter not with you?
No, he disappeared hours ago.
Did he say where he were going?
Hello, he's the boss. He didn't have to clock in or clock off or ask to be excused.
Peter always was the law unto himself, anyway.
Exactly, that's what worries me. Look, I'm the bride, I'm the one who's supposed to have the pre-wedding nerves, and I'm not worried, because if Peter promised to be here, he'll be here.
How did you do that?
It was nothing. I saw his car drive round the corner.
Just remember, on the day, it's the bride who's late.
Oh, sorry I'm late, love. I got held up.
I was worried. Especially when you went with Tracy.
Yeah, I had a meeting with my accountant.
OK.
Right, should we get in? That vicar will be wanting his tea soon. Come on.
Right.
Sorry.
You know what? Now that I'm earning, I'm going to get out of that house so fast.
Oh, does your mum mind?
She doesn't even want me there anyway. Not now she's got that Jerry. I think it's sick at her age. Oh, don't think you're going to get rid of me because I'm not going home. The less I see that muppet, the better.
Do I want to know?
I don't know, I stopped listening 10 minutes ago.
Hey, you will not believe what happened at the hospital party last night.
Do you mind, Todd? I'm having a crisis here.
I'm listening.
To who?
Katie Harris, Jimmy Mullins, one of the porters.
So that guy March you were seeing's blown her out then?
And Martin.
What about him?
Well, the way Jimmy tells it, him and Katie were, you know, getting on nicely. And suddenly Martin's there, or the Terminator, as he's now known, practically punching Jimmy's lights out.
Oh, no, he must be lying. He wouldn't do that.
I'm only telling you what Jimmy said.
Well, why would he?
Look, I bet I can tell you what happened right. That Jimmy was coming on to Katie and she didn't want to know. She's a right tease, that one.
Katie was enjoying it.
Oh, like he's not going to say that, Todd. Look, I can believe that Martin came on a bit heavy. You know, like a knight in shining what's-it, if he thought that she didn't want it.
No, I don't think Jimmy's like that.
He's a lad. He's like that.
Oh, voice of experience. It's the only way it makes sense, then.
Yeah, I suppose.
Martin. It's all right. Dad's upstairs with my mum. She's not very well.
Right.
Going home?
Yeah.
I'll walk with you. Well, we can't stand outside here until they see us, won't they?
Come on.
Look, about last night.
I know.
I want to know where I stand. I mean, the other time you said it were all down to me, and you can't say that about last night.
Yeah, I know. Listen, we need to talk.
Good. Now?
Now? Well, no. Are you working tomorrow?
How about tonight? I can come to the flat.
Tonight?
Yeah, I can get there for about 7:30.
Okay. Yeah. I'll leave the door open at the bottom so you're not hanging around on the street.
All right. See you then.
Okay.
You worry, don't you, when the rehearsal goes so well? What'll happen on the wedding day? Ma'am, what's the name of Peter's accountant? Johnny, Peter?
Yes, love, yeah.
Cheers. Your accountant, what's his name?
Oh, Jeff. Jeff Tomlinson, why? Yeah.
He's not on the guest list.
Oh, no, he's not on the guest list, no. It's a happy occasion, isn't it? You don't want your accountant there, do you?
I thought he was a friend. First night I was here, you were out with him all night.
Oh, yeah, when I got bladdered.
But you're not inviting him?
No, to be honest, I think he's on holiday, trying to sort out stuff with his girlfriend.
Pity. I could do with talking to an accountant. You'll have to introduce me when you're back from your honeymoon.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Listen, love, Kieran's in the bar, said I'd have a pint with him. Is that all right?
I want to talk about Saturday.
I know, love, we do it another time, because he's got me a pint in.
Been there, done that. Katie! Hiya! Hiya! Todd told us all about last night. What about it?
About you and Martin. Well, you and this lad and Martin wading in.
Oh, yeah, it were no.
Listen, if Martin was out of order, you should just tell him, all right?
No, it... Jimmy had a bit to drink, that's all.
It can be a bit scary, can't it? Especially with older lads.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, well, if you've got the choice between a kid and a man, there is no choice, is there? I mean, take Sarah's first time. Neil Ferns, he was a kid. She didn't even know it had happened until she had a baby.
Excuse me, what about you? Jason Grimshaw. He didn't even want to know her after it had happened. Made you feel really special, didn't it?
Yeah. Swear you off putting your lippy on behind your mum's back just to see a mate? Yeah, right. Is it that Jimmy?
Like it's any of your business. Seriously, Martin, he wasn't, like, making a fool out of himself for hours, was he?
He was just looking after me, that's all.
Good.
See ya.
See ya.
Thanks,
I think you haven't told her about Simon yet.
Wow, how do I do that? I mean, how do I tell her that my other woman's just given birth to my son? How?
That's an information overload. She doesn't need to know about Lucy now, does she?
Oh, well, the last time I looked at the biology books, babies did tend to have mothers.
You need to tell her something. You're marrying her on Saturday.
Well, do you really think that marriage would go ahead if I dropped that on her? Yeah, and there's another one who'd love it not to happen.
Maybe that's not such a bad thing.
Kieran, I love Shelley.
Peter, we sat in this very bar and you said to me, Kieran, I love Lucy.
Boy, keep your voice down.
My mother used to say you can judge a man by the company he keeps.
And mine used to say, Kenneth, get your nose out of that book. Will he get out of reading his eye strain?
Well, you do wear glasses.
But in Peter's defence, you know, he could so easily have dropped Kieran after that business with Shelley. I think it's just a question of loyalty to an old friend.
Well, after Saturday, better remember where his loyalty really lies.
And if he doesn't, I'm sure you'll remind him.
Well, come on, then. What's so urgent they were to leave Ben with Norris?
Oh, just get us a drink, eh?
Shelley, can the soon-to-be Inspector Watts have a large white wine and not the usual, please?
I've got a starting date for Newcastle. Oh. It's Monday.
As in Monday?
Yeah, a week today, yeah.
Flipping heck.
I know, I thought my boss was going to burst a blood vessel. I knew it was bad enough when I told him I was being transferred.
Well, never mind him. What about us? What about selling the house? Where are we going to live?
Well, I've got a room in someone's house, another inspector. But before you start getting jealous, she's called Michelle. So I'll just stay there to start off with.
Yeah. Thanks, love. I'm just... Well, I thought we had weeks.
Yeah, me and all. But I'll be home as often as I can.
Yeah, of course.
And it'll give me a chance to have a look at some houses. It is okay, this, isn't it?
This has been my local for 20 years. Still, I suppose it's about time I found a new one. It's more than okay. Be together. I love you.
Nice flat.
Well, it was the penthouse or nothing.
Oh, I'm glad I wasn't at work today. It's been bad enough at home.
Why?
Oh, just my dad and Kevin. Have you said something to him about having a girlfriend?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I said something to Curly. Big mouth that he is.
Well, they think it's a nurse.
Well, I could hardly say that I fancied someone at work and she just happened to live in our street.
So you fancy her?
So what's your dad said? And Kevin?
We just wanted to know if I'd seen her. Like big kids, they were pathetic.
So where does your dad think you are now?
Well, it was too busy running up and downstairs looking after my mum to take much notice.
Well, sit yourself down. I'll get you a drink. What do you want?
What you got?
Something soft. I don't want you going home smelling of booze.
What?
Well, I don't want you thinking that I'm giving you a drink.
Oh, I've had my insulin and I've eaten. One drink won't hurt me.
Okay.
Have you had a shave?
Yeah, might have.
So you always shave when you come home for a quiet evening in?
You don't take any prisoners, do you? I thought we were going to talk about last night.
What, you mean when we did this?
Ready for this? Mr. Baldwin's got that place like a madhouse. The girls are way too busy to even think about cleaning up.
Makes a change for a man to be cleaning women's mess.
Steve, let's go and sit over there out the way, yeah?
Karen, I'm not having you skulking about. At least come to the bar, eh?
What can I get you?
2 pints, please, Bev.
All right, Harry. Hey up. You all right?
Yeah, fine.
You look about as stressed out as your former workmates.
That meant to be funny?
No. Just saying that they've got orders coming out of their ears. Mr. Baldwin ain't half cracking the whip.
Best stuff out of that then, love, eh?
Pity. Could do with a good machinist like you. Not helped with Angela Harris knocking sick.
Right, yeah, like Steve says, got nothing to do with me.
Look, I don't know the ins and outs of what happened between you and the boss, but if you did fancy going back, you couldn't pick a better time.
Look, Harry, should we just put it this way? Mr. Baldwin is more likely to have an affair with Vera flipping Duckworth than take me back right now. Steve, can we sit down? There's Dev.
Brandy, please, Shirl, and Sunita.
We'll have another one, thanks. Okay.
Now, please tell me that we're sitting at the wedding together, that I'm not in shopkeeper's corner with Rita and Roy.
Well, I don't know where I'm sitting at the wedding yet. I'd get a drink for Shelley and all. Otherwise, she might have you sit next to Tracy Barlow.
I'm not that mean.
What's this, wedding chats? I'll have a drink with you, Dev.
Deb was just wondering whether he'd be sitting next to me at the wedding.
Well, it's going to be a bit overcrowded, isn't it? I mean, I thought I was going to be sitting beside you.
Get drinks out of this.
Lovely.
Well, how can you be sitting next to me when you're not even invited?
I'm relying on Shelley's good nature.
Don't hold your breath.
I was there at the hen night. You can't have me missing the main event, surely.
I'm taking a notice he's half cut.
Look, there's nothing even I can do. Seating, plans, catering arrangements. It's all signed and sealed.
Well, I'm more than a funeral man, anyway. More certainly in funerals than weddings.
Don't you find it strange living around the corner from your ex? When she married that nutter. That must have been dead weird. You know what's daft?
What?
I'm dead jealous of her.
Gail? Yeah, that's daft.
So was you, going off on one with Jimmy last night.
Yeah, not one of my more sensible moments.
And what about after?
Complete madness.
So is there anybody's eyes I've to scratch out?
Girlfriends? Nah.
Well, there must have been some, though. I mean, it's been ages since you and Gail split up.
Yeah. No one special.
Good. And what about me? Am I special?
There were very good reasons we decided after the party that what happened was wrong.
And last night? Just now? Do they feel wrong? Does they?
doesn't. But he should. Katie, I just want you to be sure you know what you're doing.
How can you think I'm not?
I just needed to know.
There is nothing I want more.
Me neither.
But not here. I want it to be proper.
You go through to Peter, love. I'll manage.
Oh, Ta?
It's Irish.
As a coincidence.
You don't get on with my daughter, do you?
And that's worth a large one.
Must be hard watching your best pal marry a woman who doesn't like you.
It's almost watching your daughter marrying a man that you don't like.
You're not as drunk as you look, are you?
Do you think I'd say that if I was sober?
You think I'm misjudging him?
I think he's gonna make your girl very happy.
You really expected to marry him and pretend this other woman doesn't exist?
She knows. How come she hasn't said anything?
You may not be as drunk as you look, but you are as stupid.
She doesn't know, does she?
You know what they say, love is blind.
And you're gonna open her eyes for her?
Who is she? How long's it been going on?
It doesn't matter. She's history. Honestly, it's over.
He's still sneaking about. He's up to something.
Bev, Peter loves Shelley. He told me so only tonight.
She's all I've got left. I'm not going to sit back and let him hurt her.
So you tell her. You break her heart. But I promise you, it would be for nothing. Peter is marrying Shelley because he loves her. You're not going to say anything, are you?
I haven't decided yet. Enjoy your drink.